What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a Pokemon leak or rumor that actually came out last year in 2020, but it's looking like a lot of people are bringing it up again because the person may have been onto something. And so obviously when this was first posted last year, a lot of people really didn't give any attention to it, no one really cared for it, but now that we've recently gotten some of the information about what Pokemon is up to in terms of like their next new releases with the video games, with how we've got Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, as well as Pokemon Legends Arceus, looking back at this potential leak here, it looks like that this person might have actually had some inside information. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I'm actually moving all of my live stream content over onto Twitch now. YouTube really screws me over every time I stream on here now, so I'm noticing my videos are just performing really badly after I do a stream. So all of my live stream content is going to be there, whether I'm just chilling with you guys, we're watching a Nintendo Direct together, or playing Smash or Mario Kart or something like that with you guys. Pretty much everything is going to be there, including the Nintendo Night podcast that I do with some of my friends like Ruffled Rowlet and Mudkip Memo and Endgame the Cubes. If you guys want to go ahead and be up to date with all that information, I would really appreciate if you could go ahead and follow me on twitch.tv/actualaero. I'll have a link to it in the description. I'll also make it the pinned comment. It would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, in terms of this potential leak that we've got here in terms of Pokemon, if we take a look right here, you can see here is the post. The person said updates 5-minute talk. The person said here, I will only be here for 5 minutes answering questions on my post. So I guess since nobody actually replied to this guy because everybody just thought it was fake, no one really even paid attention to it. But they put a picture of Giratina here, which I don't really know if that is supposed to allude to something or if it's supposed to be hinting at something. But they basically just said here, the next few games will be 2020 Sword and Shield, DLC 1 and 2 plus 200 Mons. Then 2021 Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum remakes. It's going to be a simple remake. This will not replace Sword and Shield. It's going to have the Sinnoh Dex plus 100 more. 2021 Sword and Shield DLC 3, releasing the rest of the missing Pokemon plus 3 new mythicals. And then 2022 Project Kingen. Now looking at the date of this post, this was posted on February 22nd, 2020, so a little more than a year ago this was first posted, but it barely had any comments because no one really paid attention to it. And it says here, in 2020 we were going to be getting Sword and Shield DLC 1 and 2 with 200 brand new Pokemon, or like 200 returning Pokemon. So at the time this was already kind of confirmed, except for how many Pokemon were coming back. We didn't really have any idea, but we did know that there was going to be DLC because we already had that Pokemon Direct that happened in early January, and that was the information that confirmed that there was going to be the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Now the thing after this is what's really interesting, because it says here 2021 Diamond, Pearl, Platinum remakes, simple remake. This will not replace Sword and Shield, Sinnoh Dex plus 100 more. And after seeing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, this person was on the money with how these remakes were going to be. It definitely looks like that Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are going to be a simple style type of remake. I mean, they even said in the video where they revealed them that these are going to be faithful remakes to the original Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And so this person was on the money with how these remakes were going to be done. And I mean, it's kind of interesting because I don't think anybody was really expecting it. I know myself and pretty much everybody else thought that the remakes for Diamond and Pearl were just going to be like what they did with all the remakes in the past, like with how Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver replaced Pokemon Platinum as being like the next brand new games in that generation, with how like Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire replaced Pokemon X and Y. And by that I mean like pretty much everything shifted over onto those games because those were like the most recent games in the generation, and everybody kind of just moved like the competitive meta game and all of that over onto there because that's the game that had brand new movesets that were possible because of move tutors. You were able to get brand new Mega Evolutions, new items, and things like that. So that's pretty much what everybody thought was going to happen with the Diamond and Pearl remakes. That's what I thought. I really thought that it was going to take place within the Generation 8 engine, and we were just going to get Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes in that type of game style with how Pokemon Sword and Shield looked, and that everything was going to move over. Maybe we were going to be getting Dynamaxing or some type of gimmick, but everything was just going to be there. And after seeing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, we definitely know that that's not what's going to happen. And so Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl definitely look like that they are going to be simple remakes. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. The person said here that they aren't going to replace Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that seems like it's going to be the case because obviously, like, I'm assuming the VGC and the competitive metagame is probably still going to stick to Pokemon Sword and Shield. It really wouldn't make a lot of sense to bring it over onto like this chibi game now where it's going to have like a limited Pokedex with only the Sinnoh Pokemon. To bring the entire competitive metagame and shift it over to this game, it just wouldn't make a lot of sense. So it definitely seems like that this person was correct about that. Now the next thing that it mentions here is that there's going to be a third DLC pack for Pokemon Sword and Shield coming in 2021, which is going to have the rest of the missing Pokemon, and I think that there's like around 200 Pokemon that are still not in Pokemon Sword and Shield, plus 3 new mythicals. So this does seem a little bit unlikely, but thinking about how Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are most likely not going to replace Pokemon Sword and Shield, maybe there could still be a little bit of DLC left for Pokemon Sword and Shield with some new content, and having 3 new mythicals does sound really cool if they're going to be given through like special events or something like that. I don't really know exactly how this DLC is going to be done, but there is kind of one thing that is making this a little bit hard to believe. And that one thing is last year there was a special physical version of Pokemon Sword and Shield that came out. I forget exactly what it was called. I think it was called like Pokemon Sword and Shield Complete Version or Plus Expansion Pass or something like that, where basically you were able to get a cartridge, and the cartridge came with Pokemon Sword and Shield as well as the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra already installed. And so this is the only thing that makes it a little bit hard to believe, because if there was still going to be more DLC for Sword and Shield, then why would they have released that complete cartridge last year? Because it would have just made more sense for them to wait until all of the DLC came out and then have it all installed onto the cartridge after. So that's why it makes it a little bit hard to believe. But then again, another thing is that maybe this DLC could just be free. Maybe this isn't going to be like a paid DLC, and with how this is going to be Pokemon's 25th anniversary, it isn't a little bit too hard to believe that maybe they could just do a small little free DLC update that comes out where you just get these 3 mythical Pokemon, you get the remaining Pokemon, and they call that like a little free DLC that they just give out to celebrate Pokemon's anniversary. It isn't too hard to believe, in which case if you're not going to have to pay for it, then anybody who has the game can just download it, so it wouldn't really matter. And then the final part about this leak, which is also very interesting, is how it just mentions here 2022 Project Kingen. And the reason why this is so interesting is because pretty much anybody who is a leaker, who is trying to give fake leaks about stuff like this, which is going to happen for Pokemon within the coming years, would say that in 2022 we were going to get Generation 9. And the reason for that is because we've always been getting new generations every 3 years. 2010 we got Pokemon Black and White, 2013 it was X and Y, 2016 Sun and Moon, 2019 it was Sword and Shield. So going by that, 2022 would be Generation 9. So every single person who does make these fake leaks would say 2022 Generation 9. The fact that this person said something different called Project Kingen is very, very interesting and something that a lot of people don't really expect. And after knowing Pokemon Legends Arceus is going to be coming out next year in 2022 as a singular game by itself, maybe this could actually be alluding to it, and maybe that is like the code name for that game or that project, where it is going to be called Project Kingen or something like that. It's not that hard to believe, and the fact that this person was already correct about how the Diamond and Pearl remakes were going to be a simple remake, maybe this person really was onto something. And so there you go guys, that is the potential Pokemon leak or rumor of them predicting Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, as well as maybe even Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about this. How do you guys feel about this potential leak or rumor? Do you guys believe it? I mean, they did get a couple things accurate, so do you guys believe it? Do you guys think that it is possible that we could be getting another DLC pack for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.